Hey sand fans and Dunatics, Sand Phil here. Hey, today we are going to set this bender up. Thank you, Super Dave. Definitely. We're going to put this thing to good use. I think we got to change these dies out because right now they're set up for 1.5 inches and we're bending 1.25 inch tubing. So we're going to change this out. We're going to run a test bend through it, see what it does, make sure I got all this lined up before we burn through the tubing, and we'll keep going on this mini rail deal, man. Now that we've got the tubing notcher set up, we get the tubing bender set up, that'll sure make it a lot easier to build the frame. So, hey, let's get going. Well, I gotta say, that was fairly simple to get set up, man. So, let's use this piece of pipe. Remember this one? This is the one we bent with the tubing smasher. And I think what I'm going to try to do is we're going to bend the other end of this, and that way we can easily compare them to each other. So, let us cabbage. Let us see what we get. Because I gotta be honest, I really don't know what I'm doing here. But that's why we're using a scrap piece. So we can figure it out. Okay, that's the first time I got any kind of resistance on it. So I think what I'm going to do is back this up just a little bit, because I'm right at the end of this tube. And so it may not work out, you know, to bend short pieces, but let's just see if we can get, I just want to kind of see how this is going to work and what kind of bend we are going to get. So let's see what we got. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to bend. I can feel it. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to run out of tube, but maybe we can get an idea. And it'd sure be cool if we could get a 90-degree bend out of this. And yes, I do know what a 90-degree is. I don't know what I was talking about last time I was bending tubing. That was some crazy stuff. Oh, I can already tell you. Oh, we're happy. We're really happy. We are happy. Yeah, that's gonna work out great. I'm gonna try putting the. I'm gonna run it through again, and I'm gonna move this this die up to this next notch, and maybe we can bend a more tighter bend with this short piece of tube. We'll just run it through it again. That may be okay. See, learning as we go, guys. Aha! Yeah. Okay, we're gonna clamp it in right there. Let's see what we can get. I bet we can get a lot tighter bend now. Not really feeling any resistance yet because it's still following that curve. Same thing, still just following it. Okay, there we're getting some resistance. Okay, now we're bending. Let's see if we can bend it to about a 90-degree. Got to run out of pipe. Oh, looky there. Look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We are super happy with this, man. We are going to have one cool looking mini buggy, man. That's, oh yeah, that's, guys, don't waste your time with that Harbor Freight tubing smasher, because you'll just end up with stuff like this. I mean, this is definitely the way to go. And I know, trust me, that's why this one's on loan. I know what these things cost. And, I mean, this one, Super Dave bought every die and stuff that comes with these. But if you just bought the die that you need, like 1.5 inches for maybe a sandrail or whatever, if you just buy the one die, I think these things are around 400 bucks. And I know that is a lot of money. But with this guy, we can do all kinds of stuff, man. With this and that tubing notcher, we may do something crazy. We may build our own sandrail. We may do something really neat. So definitely, guys, stay tuned to this channel. Please subscribe, man. I need some subscribers. It definitely helps the channel out. Comments help the channel out. If you guys see something I'm doing right or doing wrong, just leave me a comment. Hey, just leave me a comment and say that you like my videos. I mean, any of that stuff definitely helps out my channel. Hit the like button, man. Just those likes, all that stuff adds up and it really helps my channel out. You know, if you're really liking what I do and you guys want to be a patriot, or a patriot. Here's one for the blooper reel. Patriot, if you want to be a patriot, America! Anyway. Hey, if you guys are really liking what I'm doing and you definitely want to help me out, you can go to my Patreon page and I will leave a link in the description below. If you want to sign up for that, man, that would definitely help me out a bunch. Because I've got to figure out a way to pay Super Dave for this, because I don't think I'm going to let him have it back. I can just, my head is keeping me up nights with all the projects that I could do with this tubing bender. So I think we're definitely going to do something crazy with the big sand rail. We may A-arm the front end of it. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So definitely stay tuned. Sand fill out. Be safe on the dunes.
What the hell?